Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Origins 2017. I'm sitting down with Daniel Zayas from Eagle Griffin Games, and you brought us Island Hopper.
By Scott Alms. Yeah, we're debuting the game here. It's not available for sale here, but we are debuting it for the demos happening in this hall. And then I believe August-ish it will be available for sale. It'll fulfillment to the backers and then available for sale. Okay, so this game is a family dexterity game, very casual type of game. In this game, you will have a captain that you have a bidding round to see who's going to be the captain, and then you will have these contract cards. And let's say I was the captain, I might want to play this one ahead of the flight round, but you'll have, this one specifically says, for every island I do a successful transfer, and I'll do that example of that here, that would be a successful transfer, then I would get $2 per that happening, okay? That's the very basic concept. There are contracts you're trying to achieve, so the other players are essentially, the non-captain players are trying to achieve these contracts. So if either the Griffin or the Dingo makes it onto this island here, I'll just show everybody, this island here.
The Griffin
and Dingo Island, right? So the idea is, if this happens, then I have fulfilled a contract, right? And this is legal, this is not legal, and that's not legal. It has to not be touching the table, right? So here's the actual gameplay that happens. So once a captain is selected, I would play this ahead of time, but people will essentially be able to start bribing the captain, the other players. So the way they do that is they take the money that's from behind their screens here, and they'll start laying money right next to the island, saying, I think you should place it here. Maybe someone's got a 5, and they're like, no, you really should go here. And you're trying to tell the captain, okay, I want you to go here because it's going to help me complete contracts, but the captain's really in it for the money when he's making these decisions of where he wants to go. So there's a little bit of a give and take, or push-pull dynamic. Based on the amount of players, so right now we have a 4-player setup, you will be able to do 4 flights. The way a flight works is he's going to grab grab one of these tokens with his eyes open. He's going to close his eyes, and as he moves it over, the other players are able to spend the directional tokens, which are the clay tokens, to say one word at a time. So left, right, drop.
So I'm
right.
Oh, it's already okay.
Almost there.
I'd say diagonal down. Is that not one word?
Yeah, that works. Oh, and I dropped it, and that was a success, right? And that is the big crux of the game. However, you as the other players can say the wrong thing, right? Because you don't want other people to complete contracts, and especially if they didn't pick something that you want to get to, right? So you can say left when they actually should be going right. And that hilarity ensues when you don't land on stuff. If you don't land on something, you just keep continuing your flights. The captain can technically spend contracts that he's achieved in the prior rounds to get a second chance. If it matches, for instance, if I played this and I'd already completed it earlier, I could then place it back there for a second chance later on. And that is, you'll play this over the course of a few rounds. I didn't explain this, but you'll essentially, every round you'll have, you'll have, this one's, for instance, says place $2 on every kingdom island. So you'll grab 2, and this is a kingdom island here, right? And you'll place it there, right? Yeah. And then you'll place, what's the other guy? On there, right? Oh, and also there. So every one of them will get $2 each to sweeten the pot, I guess. And then you'll go through this. At the end, the last 3 cards, this is shuffled ahead of time, but the last one has the last round on it. So the captain will gain 1 per contract completed on the very last round. And that's how you play Island Hopper.
And most money wins, I'm guessing.
The most money wins, yeah, that's important to know. Yes, the most money will win at the end of the game.
And how many does this play up to?
It plays up to 6, I believe. Yeah, so, and there's 2-player variant and there's 3-player variant, so 2 to 6.
How long do you think a full game would take you?
It depends on the player count, but it runs through only, a few of these guys, so maybe 45 minutes? 45 minutes, like, once you got the game down. Maybe there's a learning game that's a little longer, obviously, but 45 minutes.
I gotta say, it's really nice to have a dexterity game. It's not necessarily dependent on motoric ability or skill.
Correct. It is the lightest, dexterity game you might play. for sure.
Yeah, right. Because that would really even out a wide age range too.
Exactly.
Because I could see little itty bitty kids having fantastic motor memory
Sure.
of exactly how far away and the directionality of something. So.
Yeah, we're really happy about this one. It's awesome. And then what did I leave out? Anything out? Again, it'll be available in August.
Aside
reiterate
from
that.
just giving a little love to some of these awesome wooden.
Yes, the wooden bits. Yeah.
Which are substantially.
Eagle Griffin Game is known for overproducing games. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that.
But yes, I mean, we own it. We own that mantra.
Niche is yours.
That niche is ours. Right. Exactly. So we live by it, and this is. I mean, you can see the thickness of. I don't know if I'm doing it justice with the camera, but you can see the thickness of each of these tokens here, and then you have the clay.
These
the clay
are nice.
poker tiles. These are the directional tokens. So very, very cool, tactile, fun game.
Well, Daniel, I'm really glad you let us take a look, and if you guys want to check that out, this is Island Hoppers from Eagle Griffin Games, and thank you for bringing it by.
Thank you.